Hey everyone, welcome back. This will be my week 13 pregnancy update. Today I am 14 weeks even, so very excited to officially be in the second trimester. Depending on which app you use or which doctor you listen to, some people say the second trimester starts at 12 weeks, some people say 13, some people say 13 and a half, others say 14. So no matter which way you look at it, we are officially in the second trimester today. So as far as the size of the baby, size of a lemon now, or beet, effective for week 14. So definitely getting bigger, and according to all the apps that I use, she's going to double in weight every week for the next couple weeks, which is incredible. And I can't wait to see her again, which unfortunately is still 6 weeks away when we have our scan at 20 weeks. We do have another doctor's appointment coming up on June 30th, which will be our 16-week appointment, which will just listen for the heartbeat and the Doppler and just check, basics like my blood pressure and stuff like that. I think I've mentioned in other videos that my blood pressure has been borderline high. It's been 140/90, which is exactly borderline every week since I've been pregnant. Honestly, that's probably a normal blood pressure for me. My blood pressure has always been a little bit borderline high, but never high enough to do anything with it. And so I am trying to keep a better eye on the things I eat as far as sodium intake, because that can definitely cause an increase in your blood pressure. So my doctor said that blood pressure typically starts to actually go down into low during pregnancy. So that's what she's hoping happens instead of me having to be on blood pressure medication. There are blood pressure medicines that are safe during pregnancy, so that is an option if we need to, but hopefully that's not where we will end up. So as you guys can see behind me, I didn't realize her closet was still open, so we are starting to accumulate a few things, all of which is hanging up there you guys have seen in previous videos, but getting very excited about getting things moving for her. So as far as symptoms this last week, I was only sick one day. That was so incredible because I have been very, very sick the entire first trimester, and have even missed work a few days because it was so bad that I would get so sick even just with movement. So I was very, very excited about that. And the one day I was sick wasn't really that bad, to be honest. So I've started to get a little bit more of my energy back, which is great as well. And as far as new symptoms, the heartburn that I thought was just from what I was eating has definitely increased. So I'm starting to think that is more related to pregnancy now than it is just, normal heartburn. And I've had some pelvic pain. I don't think it's anything to be concerned about because it hasn't really been painful. I really don't know how to explain it. Almost feels like stretching. So I think that my uterus is just starting to expand, or baby's starting to grow enough that I'm starting to feel a little bit of it. So being plus size going into this pregnancy makes that a little bit harder for me because I'm not really showing. I'm definitely more fluffy than I was before, but I think it's just because the shape of my stomach's kind of changing. It's not really, I'm not gaining weight, but the shape of my stomach is different. So that's been kind of weird for me. The majority of my work clothes no longer fit, so I'm very excited about those dresses I showed you guys in my last video, because those have been my saving grace, and a couple of pairs of maternity pants that I have as well. I haven't really stocked up on maternity shirts because I'm not a big fan of how they fit, so I'm actually hoping just to find a couple of shirts that are just like oversized tunics to wear, because I don't like the way maternity clothes fit on the tops. Highlight of this last week was definitely not being sick and getting more energy back, but as far as like an actual event, my mom and my best friend are actually already starting on preparing for our baby shower. I am so excited for that because we've had so much support for our through our infertility journey and through our IVF and then through everything else. Most of you know I've been incredibly open with it, even on my personal Facebook page, which I know a lot of TTCers don't do, but I have shared with everyone what we've gone through. And I don't regret that for a second. We've had so much support because of it. But because of that, I'm super, super excited to see everyone come together and just celebrate the baby at the same time. The reason she's working on it so early is a couple of things. Our guest list is really long because I have a lot of friends and family, and my family is huge. So we're working on collaborating a good spot. We are actually thinking of Helen Fitzgerald's, which is an Irish pub here in St. Louis. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the area, but they have a party room, and my only real stipulation about the baby shower is that I want it to be co-ed, and I want it to be fun for guys too. So one of my longtime best friends is a guy. My husband has a lot of really close guy friends that have been there for us through a lot too. And I just want everyone to be able to come and have a good time and not have to worry about feeling like they're at a baby shower. So I don't want a lot of games, stuff like that. I just want everybody to have a good time. I want it to be like a party. And I got that idea from Paula's baby shower because it was so laid back. It was so much fun. It just felt like a barbecue. It didn't feel like everyone was, you know, at one of those baby showers where there's 10 games and, you know, everyone's sitting there watching somebody open presents for 2 hours, which I think we can do, but still make it, you know, way more fun too. So I'm really hoping to do that. I'm not a drinker even when I'm not pregnant, so I'm not at all tempted about it being in a pub, so I don't care at all about that. I actually prefer it to be somewhere like that because then the guys and the friends that come can drink. So if they want to have a beer, they can have a beer. I'm totally cool with that. But Helen Fitzgerald's is a pretty in-demand place in St. Louis. It's very popular, very trendy, so my mom is working to get that room in advance, and they usually require 2 to 3 months notice to book, and since we're planning my baby shower for September, she is already working on that, which has been so much fun. So today I actually put together a tentative list of people I want to invite, and their spouses or guy friends we want to invite, and I think it's just going to be so much fun. So I'm really, really excited about that. As far as baby buys this week, I actually want to start by showing you 2 gifts that we received. I know I told you guys before I won't be showing you things we buy for her room because I want to do a nursery reveal when we get to that point. But I'm going to show you one thing that is going to go in her room that we got as a gift that I just love. One of my husband's co-workers, who's become a pretty good friend for both of us, purchased this and gave it to my husband. It says, "First we had each other, then we had you, and now we have everything." This color blue is very close to the Tiffany blue that I want to do in the room, so I really like all of this here too. Gray will be part of it, and so will pink, so I think this will match so well, and it's going to look so good in here. And I'm doing a very eclectic theme, so I think this will look so pretty. So my friend Crystal got us this, and I just love it, so I wanted to show you guys too. The next one is actually from, I guess I would call her my work wife. She is my best friend at work, and she's also kind of my manager. Like, I don't report to her, but she's kind of above me, so she has been probably my biggest support system at work, and I just love her. But anyway, she bought this for me. It says, "My big sisters are pugs," and these little pugs, I don't know how well you guys can see it, have little bows on their head, and I just freaking love this. She said she found it on Amazon. She said she bought it literally the day that we told her we were pregnant. She was just so excited to give it to me when I saw her last week. And I just absolutely love this. The baby will have pictures done in this. This is so cute. So those are the gifts that we received this week. I don't have a whole lot in baby buys, but I'll just forewarn you, I have a ton of bows to show you. I think I mentioned in my last video that I had some custom order bows out there that hadn't come in yet from Bows and Curls on Facebook and on Instagram. And Erin, the owner, got these to me this week. I have more coming, and I love them. So I want to show them to you. This first one, if you all recall from a couple videos ago, I showed you 2 little bows I bought from a boutique that I spent way too much money on. I ended up getting rid of those on their buy sell trade page, but I did want to buy one bow from there in actual size and see if I really liked it, to see if it was worth the money, if it was made any differently. And so this is the bow that I purchased from that boutique. It has the little, you can't really see it in the videos, but it'll lay like this. You know, y'all know my love for anchors, so I love this bow. So not worth the money. I will no longer be purchasing from that boutique. This will be the last bow I ever get from there. I've got out of the groups on Facebook and everything because it's just nothing compared to Erin's bows, and Erin's bows are so much more reasonably priced. So a lot of these are the same, only different colors, so I'm going to show them all to you, but I'm going to go through them kind of quickly because I don't want this video to be too long. If you guys want to, I'll need to get a link and get this for Erin, but I will link you to her shop because these are so cute and they're all custom made. So these are all bows that I picked out the colors for. So this one's one of my favorites. This will be her Cardinals bow. Y'all know I love baseball. I also love this one. This is purple and white with the little gemstones. And then I got, some of these are bigger than others. Those are the small ones. These are the medium-sized ones. I'm trying to hold them open so that you can see the little gemstone in them. And then, of course, you can't go wrong with blue and green, right? Last but not least, I also had Erin make me a custom bow with an anchor in it. And just to be totally frank with you, the comparison, this was $11. This was $30. I will never buy these again. But if you look at this, I actually think this is incredibly cuter than the other one anyway. She added a little extra flare at the bottom, made it look so much fun. It is so cute. It is big and fluffy, and I just love it. So I'm telling you guys, if you're having a girl, I'll link you up with Erin, and her stuff is just great. I did find this on clearance at Walmart. I think this is cute. I want to put this most likely on a headband for her when she's little. But this is just a little 50-cent bow I bought at Walmart when I was checking out. They had it on clearance. So her bow stash is getting pretty big. So what I would like to know from you is, for those of you mothers of girls, tell me how you store your bows. I need some fun ideas that will match with her nursery, but that won't require too much craftiness, because outside of doing vinyl design, I am not very crafty. So I'd love to hear your ideas. Last but not least, I'm in a support group on Facebook for cloth diapering. I know you guys know from, going through my video that I'm gonna do cloth diapering. And one of the girls in there posted about one of the cloth companies that she purchases from going out of business. So I happened to check it out, and I did order a few things from there that I want to share with you guys. I ordered these Apple Cheeks microfiber liners, or microfleece, I'm sorry. These are not microfiber. Just inserts that you can sit on top of the diapers. I'll show you how those go in here in just a moment. And then I also ordered an individual hemp liner as well. And I also ordered from there, this is a diaper tote. So this is just a wet bag, which is a bag that you can basically keep wet diapers in when you're out and about, or like for daycare, or even for storage at home. I do still have a few diapers out on Zulily I'm waiting to come in, but I did get one in today that I really like. I'm going to show you guys. This is a little octopus diaper. It is an all-in-one, just like my other ones. This one also comes with the insert, but just to kind of show you, so like this insert that I bought, this would just sit in like this, and then you'd put this on baby. So those are for extra absorbency, to make sure that the baby doesn't leak through the diaper, because this alone is not really enough. This one is actually a pocket diaper, which means it has a pocket here where I can put an insert in it. So like, for example, if I wanted to open it up, hold on to an insert, and then close it back up. Okay, I'm not as good at this as those people in the Facebook groups are, apparently. Yeah, I'm not very good at that. Anyway, I can put an insert in there. I'm going to have to play with that and see how you do that. But anyway, so that's another diaper that came in. We're getting a pretty good stash of cloth diapers. So I'm really excited about that too. I did play around last week, and I made our Amazon registry. For Amazon, all I did was our very basic stuff. So stuff I don't need to see in person to know that that's what I want. We are going to do a Babies R Us registry, but we're probably going to wait a couple more weeks for that, because I want to take some time, excuse me, with Dan and actually go into the store, look through everything, and really do some research on the big items, like what strollers, what car seats, sleepers, whether or not we want a bassinet or just a crib, or, all that stuff. So it'll probably be a little while before we actually get that finished. But otherwise, that's pretty much it for this week, guys. I'm super excited to be in the second trimester, and oh, I have one thing to remind you of. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I forgot this in my video. So for those of you that follow me, a lot of you have probably found me from Abby over at TTC_DreamBond88. Abby has become one of my dearest friends, and I absolutely adore her, and I love everything about her channel and everything she keeps up with. Sarah from Sarah Loves Peter and Cassie Moon, I think her channel is just titled Cassie Moon, and I are all hosting an online baby shower for Abby. If you know Abby and if you'd like to participate, I will link her registry below so that you can check that out. She will do a video where she opens all her gifts together, and I will just say that we did this for Sarah, and or Abby did this for Sarah, and I just loved it. It was so much fun, and it's just such a great way for the TTC community to come together and show our support when one of us beats infertility. So I would love for you guys to join us in that and to show your support for Abby and for the TTC community by jumping on, and even if it's something small, just a book that you can write a little note, and I know that Abby is so incredibly grateful. So please keep that in mind is something that you might be interested in. So I promise I'm done now. That's the last thing I had for tonight. So otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll keep you guys updated. Have a good night. Bye.